Alright guys, we're jumping into World 3-2, Upper Latria. Likewise, this area is also as dark as the prison, but it is quite a bit more difficult. But there's a cool thing here. So if you see a gargoyle here, kind of examine them closely. If a gargoyle has a sword, see these guys have nothing. But if a gargoyle has a sword, then he is alive. And gargoyles are guaranteed to drop souls. See, there's one floating right there. But they are guaranteed to drop souls. Just gonna make sure I don't see anything there. He might come over and bug us. I think he's a scripted gargoyle. He might not see us though because of the thief ring. But this area is gigantic. So not only do we have to reach that tower and that tower, we also have to go down in the bottom of this, which is a giant swamp. Okay, you see a sword hanging down, so you know that is a gargoyle. Okay, so he is going to guaranteed drop a soul. Every single gargoyle should drop a soul every single time. An unknown warrior soul. So just watch your statues. Sometimes you don't even have to trigger a gargoyle. Some of them are scripted. Spice is nice. Regenerates our magic. See, no sword, no gargoyle. But up top, you see gargoyle. As you see, these guys got poise for days. But you see, he de-aggroed. Ooh, not good. You can mind. Apparently you do. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. And that is bleed. We took each other out on that exchange. So they are weak to magic. They are weak to fire in particular. And weapons don't really do anything against them. They have poise for days. But that's actually where we're going over there. First stop, I believe. This will be our first stop. There's items all the way over there. And then this one should take us down. But just be careful. See if you can lock onto it. But if you wanted to do a soul farm that you didn't, that you were afraid of losing all your souls, those you can carry on your person. I think you can carry 99 and you can store 99 and you'll never ever lose them. Not unless you happen to use them all and then decide that you want to not keep them all. That they have that flying, they have that heart up there that's creepy. Okay, he should drop down now. They do cause bleed, as you saw. Quite aggressive. There we go. There we go, silly goose. Just let us win. You know we're gonna beat you. You know we're gonna beat you. Okay, so that's progression up there. But we're gonna go down here first. Silly gargoyles thinking they're gonna win. There's a buttload of loot down here too. So yeah, but no loot. We'll get that later too, because your Soul of Avarice is in there too, which is your coveted Silver Serpent. But because we picked the female class, we got the Silver Bracelets, which also are covered at Silver Serpent, and I do believe they stack. Okay, I think there might be something over here. Pretty sure there is. Poor dude. Hang in there seems a bit insensitive. Bad joke, sorry. Hang in there, Souls poster. Ooh. Buddy. Buddy. Give us a chance. And they apologize by way of souls, so I'm okay with that. But bleed is kind of an alarming thing. So you can't go in there right now because the thing is blocked. But here is where all that loot is. So we'll have to come back and get it. Okay, when in doubt, R1. This guy, I believe, had crossbow. Yeah, that's a crossbow gargoyle, so they have those now. Okay, so we got all that loot we were just looking at. So the only reason to come back is to go in there and get our rings. I think there's a gold assassin mask too. But that giant hanging organ, it reminds you of Bloodborne a little bit, doesn't it? How they have that thing down below in the tower. And you have to go make that contact sign with it, and it gives you an item. But be sure to take your time in this area. There's nothing worse than getting really, really far without hitting a checkpoint or a shortcut, and then having to do it all over again. Okay, so something I would like to point out right here. I am awful at this drop. But you see right there, there's an item you can drop off right here. And you get that item, and that is the Rune Sword and Rune Shield, which Ostrava has. As you can see, that's blocked up that way, so we can't go that way. That's where the boss actually is. Okay, let's take a pop shot at this guy. You see the fire stuns them for just a second, which is long enough if they're far away. Okay, no swords, but you do see a catapult, or a, what do you call it? It's not a ballista, it's a, I know this. It's not a ballista. It's not a bow, it's the other one. Oh, there's the Flamberge. Well, I knew the name of it a second ago, but it's the crossbow, that's it. That's it. Crossbow demon. As you can see, you got a sword demon right there and another dude there, so. Good news, you made it to your first tower. And you see, as long as you come in here prepared, you should have no problems in here. Although there will be a few ambushes and jump scares. There you go. Give it up, buddy. You had them souls. Okay. So, yeah, if you want that item, you have to go on the ledge. The tiny little ledge. Poor lady. Looks a lot like the Fire Maiden, actually. I think there's a jump scare coming up here. Ooh, that's a cool one. Little moon thingy. Maybe it's actually the sun. It's just so cloudy here. I think it's right here. Yeah, I see him. Yeah, so he's gonna drop down right now. But isn't that cool? Let me see if I can get back to there. Oh man, I might go down one more flight. I'm fine with that. Where is it? Yeah, isn't that neat? That almost reminds me of the Blood Moon in Bloodborne, but also in Dark Souls 3, how the sky's all dark and it has that red up in the sky. That's pretty cool. See, and there's more than one, apparently. At least I think there's more than one. That might be the same one. That's pretty cool, though. So elevator, you can run directly across it, and there's an item on the other side, which might be beneficial because there's a gargoyle on the very top of this. So we're just going to go straight across for a second. And then there's an item over here. Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Cool. We'll have no shortage of those now. Okay, and I think it's as soon as you get to the top of this, so shield up and get ready to run. Which is kind of a messed up trick, actually. Whoa, don't run off the edge. Okay, so I would like to point out right here that this is broken. So this is a pure white world tendency event. So if you get pure white world tendency, you can run all the way to the top of this. There'll be a plank here. And then this is the key to Rydel's cell. Okay, so these are the followers. They're the only things keeping the chains in place. So you know what that means. They're pretty passive, actually. That heart has hands. But you see, he's struggling to hold on now. Okay, so you can do one of two things. You can go down here, or you can go down there. They both lead to the bottom of down here, way, way down here, which will take to get to the second tower. But I must say, there's an NPC I want to warn you about. And, you know, he even sounds really awful. So once you go down there, there is no getting back up. That's just it. I'm sorry. I know you might have been mesmerized by the shiny and these stones. But you see, you have to let him out to use his cage. So he does have some dialogue he's going to say. So we're going to listen to that real quick.
Are you here to fight the demons? If so, then help me escape this place. I am on your side. I have come to face the demons. Come back here. You will one day regret this. I do not forget those who do me wrong. I am on your side.
Okay, so he is kind of a player killer, so he goes back to the Nexus and starts killing a bunch of NPCs. As you can see, he just tried to boop us. Not cool. Not cool. So, he looks an awful lot like Latria. If he was wearing gold armor, I'm sure he would be. He's got the sickle thing. He's got the dagger. He's got the voice. He's just a bad dude. This may screw up his pure white world tendency here. Possibly for killing an NPC. I'm not going to worry about it too much because what little damage I do to him, I should probably get that back. He usually doesn't attack you. I usually try to kick him off the ledge. And that way it gravity kills him, and I think it doesn't count towards your character tendency or your world tendency. But you get his gloom armor. But unfortunately, he is a player killer, so he had to die either way. So be careful going down here. There are some pretty twisted enemies in here. And coincidentally weak to fire, and easily killed with a bow. But hyper aggressive nonetheless. But always be aware of your surroundings. So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna look around. So if this cage is gonna open this way, I'm gonna be face to face with one of these dudes right off the bat, and then there's another, and there's another. So yeah, these guys are like a whole bunch of heads on a centipede body. Yep. This water's fine, it just slows you down. Oh, the cell closed. That's interesting. Back in here, through all this wreckage and stuff is another one of those prisoner balls and some loot. I'm not gonna go for it. I'm gonna continue main progression. Just be aware of that. And then there's a ring in here that lets you walk through swamps and stuff at faster pace. But it is, I can't remember if you have to have pure white world tendency or pure black world tendency. But yeah, you can see these things have like 4 legs, 4 arms. They're very spider centipede-like. They make horrifying noises. Yeah, very creepy. Very creepy. It may take me just a second to get my bearings in here. I think there's 2 of them here. See, the body popped off, but yeah, a whole bunch of faces on them. Spider-like appendages, a centipede-like, or maybe even an earwig type body. Plague resistance ring, very nice. So we have 2 of those now. You can get multiple of each ring. So that's a pretty neat mechanic. Unfortunately, you can't equip 2 to get double the resistance, but that's fine. We can buy plague flowers and stuff and carry a buttload of those and poison flowers, and it's not a big deal. Okay, that should be bye-bye. Oh, or not. Thought I got rid of him. That's progression up there. Did I already kill you? I did. Just be safe. Be safe. Be sure. Because trust me, you don't want to come all the way down here twice. You really don't. There's another stone of ephemeral eyes. I'm going to kill this just in case I do fall in the water. As you can see, they don't get very many souls at all. That's okay though. So this guy's going to aggro on us as soon as we turn the corner. Teeth ring putting in work there. But let's see. Over here. Nah, it's on the other side. Okay, and if you can, draw them down one at a time. Don't fight more than you have to. If they get in each other's way, that's fine. Just stay safe and take it slow if you have to. You can get through this. I believe in you guys. Okay. So, right here, I have the Regenerator's ring on, but I think I'm going to switch to Grave Robber's ring because it becomes harder for Black Phantoms to detect. And I'm going to switch out this for my Catalyst, and I'm going to put Cloak on. So, I'm going to show you why. I may be just a little bit early on that, but okay, this is what's known as a Black Phantom. We fought 2 in 2-2. But up here is a prison warden Black Phantom. These dudes always drop spice, but they're incredibly dangerous and they can kill you all the way down here with their long range. So if you are going to snipe them, have a place to go. So I'm going to snipe them from way down here. That way I can dodge to the right. But we're going to wait for him to come back down. And these do respawn. They keep coming back, and they're a great source of spice. But that Grave Robber's Ring should help us quite a bit. Okay, here he comes. See that? All the way down here, he can snipe us. Okay, all the way down here, he can snipe us. These guys do take quite a while to turn around, so you can use that to your advantage if you keep stunning them and they turn super slow. Okay, there's going to be a dude as soon as you come around this corner. Rude, I know. Very rude, in fact. And he's not the only one. This is kind of creepy. Okay, that should take care of him. Hanging on by a thread, these guys. Okay, you see the lizard there? Also guarded by one of whatever these are. I don't think I can hit the lizard now. Nope. But there's even one inside of here, which is messed up. Okay. Just gonna shield up and be sure. Okay, there's an item in here. Okay, 8 spice, that's beautiful. So not having the fragrant ring is not a big deal because you can just carry around spice too. It's just plus to not have to spend it on spice. Okay, so there should be a gargoyle up here trolling us. Or 2. Or 3. So there's one. So let's work on him. Give me just a second. Okay, so you saw a sneaky one off to the side. We're going to continue up here real quick. I'm going to have to mute the mic for a little bit. Alright, that was a rare drop, a gargoyle crossbow. Give me just a second and I'll be right back. Alright, so we have made it to the second tower. So I am gonna focus really hard through this part because I know there's gargoyle ambushes. So I will talk to you when we get up top. Okay, so this one ran just a little bit longer, but we have been to both towers and we have dropped the chains, and that thing is there no more. So we're going to go down into that pit where all that treasure was and get that for you guys, and then we're going to go up top and we're going to fight the boss. That will happen in tomorrow's episodes, though. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope this entertains you, I hope it helped you, and I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow with 2 more episodes. Thank you guys for your time, and you have a wonderful day.